Guys, Birdie here, and I am joining you to paint our fourth project in the Little Joy Box art kit. So today we are going to paint the little piece of paper that makes a greeting card. A greeting card is something that you can send to a special somebody or just give somebody that is special to you. So for this project, you have your piece of paper and we're going to paint this. You have your greeting card with 4 special stickers. So once we get done painting this, we'll remove the backing from these stickers and attach our painting to that. And then you can open it up and write a special message for somebody in your greeting card. Then you also have an envelope that you can then slide all of these pieces into. You can address it, you can mail it, you can give it to anybody who you want. So you might want to choose maybe a grandparent or a parent or a sibling, a sister or brother, an aunt or uncle, a cousin, a best friend, all sorts of different people. And sending mail or giving a piece of our art to somebody is really a special thing to do for somebody. So we are going to paint a couple leaves on the blank card here today. You can paint whatever you want, but I'm going to show you a cool little trick for painting leaves. So I've picked up 2 leaves out of my yard. One is still fairly green. It's starting to turn brown. I've got this larger one here, and then I've also got this more small triangular looking leaf. So I'm going to use these to create a couple leaves on my card. You also have stickers that you can decorate your card with, or use the stickers however you want. So I've got a few of the stickers out that come with the kit. So those are available for you to use in your card or however you want. I've got my 3 brushes here, my large, my medium, and then my tiny round. I've got all my paint ready to go. I've got my paper down on my table. I've got my rag, and I've got my water dish up here to rinse my brushes. So let's get started. So for this project, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint my leaf and then stamp it on my card, which is going to give us a pretty cool design. So I'm going to do this one in orange. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to paint the back of my leaf. Now, if you don't have leaves to use in your yard yet, you could maybe look on a bush or a shrub for leaves, or if you on a tree if they haven't fallen yet. They don't really necessarily have to be leaves on the ground. And you can also just make leaves using your pencil and draw some leaves and then fill them in. Okay, so I've painted the back of my leaf, and I used a really light pressure, and I kind of held my finger on the back to hold it in place. So you don't need to use a lot of pressure. We just want to put some paint on our leaves. Okay, and you could set it down on your surface and paint it that way too. And then I'm going to flip it over and put it on my paper, and then use my finger and rub the back of it just slightly, just very lightly rub the back of that. And sometimes a little tap can help. And then once I'm done, I'm going to grab that stem and pull it up. And so we get this really cool looking design on our paper. And I could have used a little more paint to get a little more of that out, the outline of the leaf on there, but that's super cool as well. So let's do the next one. I'm gonna do the bigger one. So I've got this one, And I'm going to kind of try and flatten it out because it's kind of wrinkly, right? It's kind of got this curve to it. So I'm just going to flatten it out. I'm going to set it down here, and I'm going to do this one in yellow. So we're going to paint the leaf. Okay, we've got the paint there. I put my brush in the water while I'm going to stamp this. I'm going to use the paint side. I'm going to flip it over, push it down on my paper, and then rub the back of it so that the paint comes off and creates a cool design on my card. Press, 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 and then we'll pick it up. And voila, look at that cool leaf. So now I've got 2 leaves on my card. Let's do one more. Let's do one with the small leaf. And I'm going to just paint right over the orange that's already on there. If you had 3 leaves or a bunch of different leaves, you could do each one a different color. But I've just got the 2 here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to paint right over that orange. And we're going to create a green leaf for our card. Put our brush in water. So now I've got green on my leaf. We're going to flip it over and I'm going to turn it this way, and then we're going to press down. Press, rub a little bit. Press, press, press. And then we will lift up, and looky there. We've got 3 beautiful leaves on our card. Now what you could do is you could take your liner brush and you could outline them in black. You could outline them in a color and make them really stand out. So I'm going to take black and just create a thin kind of wiggly line around my leaves here. And help them stand out. Then I'm going to take and draw a line down the center and create a stem. You could do this in brown or one of the other colors that you have. And there we go. So now we have a very unique piece of art that we can gift somebody in the form of a card. And you could put some words on here. You could use a marker. You could use a pencil. Let's see if I have. So I have brought out a black marker, and we could write thankful at the top. THANKFULL. And then once it's all dry, we can then put it on our greeting card. Remember to take these little tabs off, the little backers, and then it's going to stick right here. And now we have a special card to send somebody. So this was a super easy project using a leaf or a stamp that you can gather from outside. If you don't have a leaf, you could draw some leaves on with your pencil and then just paint them in, and that would be just as beautiful. Or you can paint whatever you want on your card. You could use your stickers to decorate those. So a lot of different ways to create a special card for somebody. the point is to give our art away and bless somebody's day with that special card. So I hope you guys have fun with this last art project in your little joy box. I look forward to painting with you next month, and have a great and the next time I'll see you will probably be after Thanksgiving and talk to you. So have a great rest of the month, and we will visit with you soon. Bye.